Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, let me introduce myself and let you know what we are doing here today. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer and stylist, and very soon to be published cookbook author. And every single Saturday, we sit and we chat and we plan our weeks, or sometimes our month. Some people journal, some people um, do housework with me playing in the background. Some people watch this later on, and I appreciate whenever you watch this. If you are watching this live, then come say hi in chat. Come join us. Normally, I am planning my weeks in my Jibun Techo personal diary. Why don't you? That might be a problem. Might have to reset that. But this week I'm starting off in my Hobonichi cousin, which I use as a project planner because I am working on a new color scheme for 2023. And so I'm testing things out in the um, Hobonichi until the December start happens in my Jibun Techo biz. This is what last week looked like with the color codes. It is a mess. This is a no. It might be some people's um, flavor, but it most certainly is not mine. And so this week we are doing different color codes, well, different colors, I mean, should say, for the regular things. And at the suggestion of a regular viewer, Anomic, I'm going with grays, purples, and greens this week. And I'm going to put this over here for now. Hold on, I need to put this away. 1 second. Um, I've already pulled the colors, and I did a little swatching back here to figure out what I want to do, at least like have like colors that I think will somewhat complement each other. The purples I'm going to use for everything personal, and the gray and the green I'm going to use for work related things. Exactly what I don't know yet. We are going to play as we go. I know for sure that 119 I'm going to use for personal appointments because I learned last week that I actually have quite a bit of that in my, that's this color, quite a bit in that every single week. And so it needs to be something that's not extremely loud. Is this, let me find 119. So let's just first do this. So this is personal appointments. 119. This is like a bluey purple. Let me 119. Let's just grab all the. Let's start off with the personal colors. Do not fall. That would be tragic. And then for body check-ins, I am wanting to do one. I want to do 52 for body check-ins. So 52 is going to be body checks. 52. And then let's go back here. I'm going to do 117. Oh, I did not intend that. So 117 TV me and 118 TV partner and I. So TV, 117, 118. And then, okay, so I want holidays to be something because I have a habit of not noticing. Hello, Anomic. I'm glad you finally got your computer to work. So, yeah, I don't know how much you've heard, but I pre-pulled the colors. Oops, that's not where I want to be. and now I'm kind of deciding where I want to lay them. How was your week? Let me know. And I have some exciting news to share once I get this part sorted. Um, so for holidays, because I have a habit of not realizing it's a day off unless it's like stat holiday, unless it's like something really loud. And so I'm gonna go with 69. It's not loud, but it's enough of a departure. And I'm gonna try it this week because there's a holiday this week. There's enough of a departure that I will notice it. Like from the other, it's just enough clashy where it will make a difference. That will be that color. And then time off from clients. Let's do that next, even though I don't have that this week. I think I want to go in. No, I don't want to go in the green for that. I think I want to go gray for that. Let's do. Mm, let's do 18 for time off from clients, even though that won't happen until December. So time off. This is 18. Monomic is saying their week went pretty well. They decided not to do nano. There is still an adjustment period going on that I don't want to add to my stress. Yeah. There's some people I heard of like it's like Rebel Nano, and there's a name for it where you do like a light version of Nano, but I can see even a light version being a no. So admin time. I think. Oh, that would be interesting. You know what? Let's go with no admin time. Let's go with. I want to try 104. I want to try something that is. No. Do I have 114 already? No, I don't. Wait. Yeah, no, I don't. So let's do 114 for admin time. Admin time. We'll see, because it's going to have to go. Like there's admin time and personal time are often side by side. So 114. And then writing. Let's do my writing color next. While I'm talking about writing and thinking of a color, I got a literary agent this week, and not only are they going to be representing my nonfiction and fiction, they're also going to be my agent for any cookbook photography or other photography illustrative work that I do. So that was really exciting. Very exciting. Let's do wait, did I do that last week for writing? Nope, I didn't. Okay, so WG05 for writing. So yeah, that's my big news of the week, which is quite happy. And then I have another project that I'm starting soon that I'm going to tell you about as well once I get this in. So write is WG 0.5. Social media. What color do I want to do for social media? Let's try 98. 98. Interesting. And then cooking and recipe development. Let's go with 18, I think. Oh, damn. Hold on. That was And oops, let's see if I can get that pen that I just dropped. And I'm like saying, oh wow, congrats, that sounds amazing. Yes, it is. It is, it is. They have some projects in mind for me, and oh, that's a good thing about wearing headphones. That's also a microphone, is that I can get down to the ground and you can still hear me talk. Okay, so um, yeah, they have some projects for in mind for me already, and I have some projects and a few other things. So that's it's nice. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, where was I before I dropped everything and created a mess under myself? Mm, You're doing cooking and dev, or cooking and recipe dev. I have 3 grays and 2 greens, so let's go with a gray. Let's do let's do 19. 19. I don't know if that's going to happen this week. But I like that color. And then let's go into green. Um, Photography. Let's go with the green for photography. What do I have left in my greens? 90 and 115. Oh, no. 90 I've already spoken for is deadlines. So, yeah, 115 for photography. 115. And then biz meetings. I think I want to go 107. Oh, I got a 107. Yes. 107 for biz meetings. And then days where I'm working, but I'm not, but I'm specifically focusing on admin days to color up that top part, like where admin is the focus. It's going to be WG, or CG, CG2. Okay. So, before I start coloring, I almost swore. Um, Before I start coloring, but first writing is my, geez, we're doing this. So once I'm done my index, which is, and round 2 proofing, which is due on the 14th, I'm going to have like the last, Anamika saying, I like the palette so far. Hopefully it will flow together on the spread. Yes. I mean, this is very, very nice. I think I want to, like some of this green, I may substitute for some of the paler blue that I like and keep it like blue, green, purple, gray, but we'll see next week. We'll play again with colors. Um, so I have to start another food project that could possibly turn into a cookbook. Well, I'm also working on some other projects, and I have realized that during this, to keep my OCD at bay, I have to be working on 2 big projects a day. Otherwise, my brain doesn't shut off. Like when it comes to like half the day, like I need something other major to switch into for the second part of my day. I've learned that, and it really helps. Um, and so I've been very obsessed with old cookbooks. And by old cookbooks, I don't mean cookbooks that are like from the mid 1900s. I mean cookbooks that are at least 100 years old because they were so different back then. Let's see how this bleeds, or if it just that's good, some good stuff. And so I had it. I got it in my head some time ago that I really like this on this paper. That I want to take like old cookbooks that are in public domain and where the recipe is like one paragraph and update them for modern times. And I have been um, looking at cookbooks forever. And then the other day, I found the perfect cookbook for, okay, this is not highlighting very great. I'm going to use the other pen. I found the perfect cookbook for this project. I'm not going to announce what it is yet. That will be announced on December 1st, but it's basically going to require posting a new recipe every single day. The great thing about these recipes is that they are super easy, a lot of them, and so I could do like 2 or 3 recipes in a day, like devote one day to cooking, and like pre-schedule a month of recipes at a time. If I have to take time off because my disabilities say otherwise, then then that will be fine, and we will go from there. So I will say more about that later, but I've been setting it up this past week, starting to set it up. I've been indexing for half the day, and then during my admin time, doing some web development. So and I'm saying, before moving, I had an old Baptist ladies cookbook from the 1890s. It seemed like every recipe started with a cup of heavy cream. Oh, that does not surprise me. There was a lot of cookbooks from that time that had heavy cream because it was like the people who wrote them were very, or a pint, yeah, was they were very agricultural based like communities, and so the heavy cream, um, I mean, they needed those calories. So, anyways, I'm gonna have like my YA that I have to start, like I need to finish by the end of this year, at least the first draft, and then working on this cooking project in the afternoons, and then if like client work will be worked in around that. But once I'm done my index, my goal is like I'm going to be spending half my day to writing and then the other half the day to this cookbook project. And I'm going to go back to my spoons chart for this. And these next two need to all be gray. My spoons, except for this, is a day off. So there's a holiday. Let me put that in right away so I don't forget. Um, Stat holiday 69. Yeah, so writing my YA for half the day and then working on this cooking project for the other half a day. And I've decided that all of December, yeah, I'm taking all of December off from clients to concentrate on working on this YA and also, um, yeah, to focus on the YA and being more mindful. And then the last 2 weeks of December, hopefully I'll be at a spot for the last 2 weeks of December where I don't have any work today. I'm any work whatsoever. I may have some cooking to do, but yeah, so that's my remembrance day. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I can't wait till I can unleash this new project to everyone. Monomics saying they didn't seem to need any directions. It was usually just a list of ingredients. Well, this cookbook doesn't even have a list of ingredients. Um, they were so different, and I've actually already written the introductory post that talks about how cookbooks used to be meant for professional chefs, and it wasn't until the Victorian age that people started cooking, that the middle class and upper class started to get into cookery, and it became like a fad, like something to show off about. Um, and so cookbooks were written for professional chefs, for people who didn't need any instruction whatsoever, And then the Victorian age happened, and then cookbooks started to have front matter where it would teach like techniques, but they still listing ingredients didn't become the norm until like the 1930s, maybe slightly beforehand, whenever The Joy of Cooking was first published. Um, so, um, and that's one of the things that's been really fascinating me about cookbooks is one, two, three, one is personal day is just how they've evolved. And so my site is going to be like explaining cookbooks. It's going to be showing the old recipe compared to the updated recipe 19, and a few other things that are explained in the intro post. Okay, why does that doesn't seem right? Okay, 19, but I guess it is. Hold on. Let me double check that. It just does not look right to me when I pick it up. 119. Because that would really help if I added or if I wrote it out properly. Okay. 119. Where are you? Here we go. The purple. I have to remember personal is purple. So let's see how this looks. So far, this works. Okay, so the first from 6 to 8 is personal stuff. Let's color this in. Oh, this is so much better already. I've also thought about like maybe just outlining the different time blocks, but then it's not all that obvious. But if I was just to outline the appointment blocks, then I could get away with doing um, brighter colors. And then I need to do the green, 69. There's other things that I have to deal with as well. Like, there's going to be a few substitutions because I was looking through some of the um, ingredients in some of the recipes. Oh, um, you didn't like the day glove last week. Are you being jokey? Like, are you? Is that sarcasm? You're gonna have to let me know because I do not like. I mean, I'm not proficient in sarcasm, so that's one of my autistic, um, one of my very autistic things. I am sarcasm and rhetorics are things that I'm still learning. This for holidays, like stat holidays, it's only gonna be once in a while, but this already, I'm not sure this is working for me. So what I might do for the rest of this day is just um, outline where am I going down to. I'm going all the way down to 1800 hours. I mean, like, this might be enough, maybe. Oh, I know what I can do. I can outline this. Yes, it was sarcasm. Okay. So I can maybe do this for stat holidays. Let's try this. At least for this week, because I already know I don't want a big box. Oh, you can't really see it on the camera. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. That is really unfortunate. Maybe if I just do a thicker line around here, it will be a little bit like a happy medium between screaming at me, because this is a little bit too neon when it's So anyways, as I was saying, there's some ingredients that I will have to um, find appropriate substitutions for. Like some of them, cow's head are things that you cannot get easily any longer. Um, Rabbit, um, beef tongue is something that is not all that easy to get. So yeah, this is cow up deadline. Cow up deadline. Oh, I have some other something other something. Milk delivery. Milk delivery. Um, cow up delivery. Oh, I have to Friday. Remembrance Day and shop. And then milk. Oh, milk. Yeah, milk deadline. Milk deadline. Shoot, I have Anomik is saying, as long as you can see it, it's fine. Yeah. Anomik is saying, I remember seeing beef tongue in the stores wrapped in plastic, looking quite unappetizing to my child eyes. Yeah, they used to be really easy to find, but I guess it's just be as other less as yeah other. I mean, the thing about organs and tongue and heads and rabbits is that they're cheap cuts of meat that you have to cook for a really, really long time to make them edible. Um, so I'm gonna do things like for the cow's head because it's really the cheek and the tongue's why they're calling for it. I'm gonna do like shank, which is the toughest cut of beef, and work with that to make and yeah. So and there's something else I had to say, and then I can't remember because I said wait till I'm done writing this, like some other news. Maybe it will come back to me as I'm working on this. So admin time. Nope, breakfast. Breakfast personal. We're on personal. Personal is 119. I need to put that. Okay, here we go. I did put it aside. Okay, so wait, your breakfast. Let's do breakfast. Hey, Jules, you're overlapping lines. You need to be more careful. Breakfast. And then break. I gotta make sure I have nothing else this week. Yeah, this is a break. Um, this is actually not terrible so far. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yes, I remember now. And I swore this would not happen. Um, oh, how is the CPAP going? Okay, I will answer the CPAP question after this. Um, so I ordered a Jibun, no, not a Jibun. We already know that. Hobonichi avec, the cousin avec, because I'm going to be doing a recipe a day, and I don't, you know how I tip in um, the recipe, like things that when I don't want to cover up my page. Here, let me grab an example for people who are watching this on replay. Oh, crud, everything just fell apart. Okay, let me put this cap on. This is for people who are not familiar with. So, on days that I do recipe development or photography, where I sketch out my photography, I tip in a page so that I can write down the recipe notes And sometimes it's even like double folded because I have like multiple recipe notes and photography. Um, so I don't cover this up with post-it notes because the post-it notes ruin the pages. But the problem with this is there's no point decorating the pages when they're covered with tip-ins. Because I like decorating my days, and because I'm going to be doing recipe stuff basically like so often, I've decided I don't want to, like, I'll still tip in photography sometimes where it's appropriate, but I don't want to have more pages than not covered because I really, really enjoy decorating this. So even though I will be doing recipe development on like the January 1st recipe, as an example, will be developed, say, let's just say November 17th. And so but even though it's going to be developed November 17th, I'm going to put all the notes and stuff about it on January 1st in the Avec. And the Avec, I got the Avec because it's going to be rather bulky because some pages will need to be tipped in. It doesn't really matter if I can't decorate some of the pages. So that should probably only be an hour and a half. So yeah, I have an Avec coming from Japan. Um, So I haven't recorded my Techo Kaigi yet for 2023 because it's still being figured out. Um, anyways, so that's exciting, I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing. So how the CPAP is going? The CPAP is going good. I'm not pulling it off as often. I am still, except there was one day that I pulled it off quite a bit, and so I woke up feeling like absolute garbage. And so I was falling asleep like as soon as I stopped moving. But more often than not, like I am going to bed and still having some energy. My spoons on some days have been 5 when I get up, which is significant. And then when I go to bed, instead of being a 0, they're like a 2, and that's with exercising and everything. Um, there was last night was rough. Not last night, the night before was also rough. Like I had my CPAP off for so long that my SpO2 lowest point was 78, which is actually pretty dangerous. Um, so I mean, I really need to get over that, but there have been like I'm not feeling like I'm walking through mud every day. I still am tired, but it's not like I don't feel like I am neck deep in mud and it's taking every single bit of energy to think or to like get anything done. I feel really, I mean, I can't say really good, but I feel significantly better. Um, yeah. So, and I screwed up here again. That's fine. I can color over it. I do that every single Saturday. I don't understand why. When it should be habit, like routine by now. Breakfast. Um, I'm just gonna put in the middle anyways. Because I'll still have breakfast. I mean, breakfast is still breakfast, even if it's a holiday. Um, then exercise. And I'm actually feeling to the point where I can make my exercising a little bit longer at night. I'm not like saying, I told you I don't know if we can handle 5 spoons, Jules. The world isn't ready. Oh, crap, that smudged. Yeah, the world is not ready at all. Especially like my partner was worried like you're gonna be writing a book and dealing with clients and doing this website. Like, how are you going to cope with it all? And I'm like, I have energy now. Like, I actually I'm waking up and I'm like feeling pretty decent. And it's only going to improve as I get over this like decades long sleep deficit. And there was actually one time this week, Actually 2 times now. It's happened 2 times where my sleep cycle has actually been like looking like typical. Um, and I haven't had a typical sleep cycle like ever. So that is also really, really good. Yeah, I'm happy about that. So, oh, and I also bought I know I'm out of my Travelers, but I got the Travelers insert, the monthly one, because like I have this, like my months are pretty much used up in my project planner, and I still need, like I'm still using this into 2023, so I need that. That's a part of my, going to be part of my Techo Kaigi as well. Okay, so I think that's all my personal stuff in. This is looking not horrible. Um, let's do admin stuff. 114. Don't have to switch to the back. 114. And I'm saying I also bought the Hobo Avec for my dailies. Yeah. So it will be interesting managing the full cousin, the Avec, the inserts, this. I also got another cover, my health journal, which is just the traveler's passports. Um, it's gonna be a significantly more stuff to juggle. I'm gonna have to like really set aside some with intention, set aside some time to keep up with all of them. Like I haven't really been able to do much decorating. Part of that is having like I have to do a bunch of decorating for October still before I can do my October flip. I still have to film my September flip. But so it will, yeah, that will. I have to, maybe I will take the last hour of every day, because most people are like, the fact that I work until 6. Most people aren't, like my email stops at 5, and I think that if I was to take the last hour every single day to devote to making sure my journals are up to date, my planners are up to date, then that will work out, I think. That's what I'm thinking about doing anyways. Namek is saying that they finally remember why they bought that traveler size notebook. It was to separate my 12-week year goals. 2023 is going to be a weird hodgepodge of planners. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm looking forward um to it anyways. And maybe because in the mornings, like in the continuing ed and prep, is when I do watch videos for like continuing ed stuff, as it says, and like look at my day and get geared up for what I have happening. So we will see. Like I can't do it in the morning, but I do have, like I could possibly, like, because Wednesdays I end at 5 o'clock to do the my with my writers group right in. Um, so I mean it could work out if I end my day. Ooh, that's a little bit much. We'll see if when I film videos and shoot specifically for social media how this color goes. Live plan with me, and then I have to do break. Could maybe do it Monday evenings, the journaling, but the dogs expect me to cuddle. which, why am I going to deny them cuddle time? It's good for my health, mental health too, so. Okay. TV, me, is 117. Where are we at in time? Anonymous saying, oh, I meant to ask about the breakfast ideas and if you checked out the collagen protein. So I did check out the collagen protein and it does not have, like it's different than protein powder in what it does. It doesn't have the type of protein that I need so that my blood sugar doesn't crash. I actually have to have like a whey protein um, because if I have carbs, and you have to have carbs to fuel your body, but if I have carbs without protein and fat, and without it, like it has to be a specific ratio, then my blood sugar crashes, and I almost pass out sometimes. So, and it's the same with after workout. Um, I need to do the same, otherwise I get a migraine after workout if I do not have. And when I had an endocrinologist appointment yesterday, and they said, yeah, collagen is not going to work for what happens with my blood sugars. So um, that is, I can have collagen at other points in the day because there's other benefits to collagen other than um, like making sure my blood sugar doesn't crash and I don't have thunderclap migraines that include vision loss. Um, but it does not work for that purposes. So I just, so breakfasts are still kind of like a question mark about what I'm going to do. I mean, I could always do a shake in the morning. Um, Not really shake, a smoothie. So, and do, um, yeah, I can do a smoothie. That looks very messy in this. I'm going to have to fix that. Um, and that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So smoothie in the morning, smoothie after, I currently have smoothies after my workout. I have to see how I feel about that on days that I have, yeah, no, it's not a complete protein. It's for people watching this on replay, Anomic is saying, oh, I thought it was a complete protein. Yeah, it's not. It's completely different. I mean, it's still yeah, it's different. There's some good articles about the differences. Um, so, so yeah, I might, but then on days where I have um, two smoothies, um, then I'm not quite sure my IBS will be able to handle that. And then that's going to get tiring after a while. And then I'm going to be like, ugh, I don't want a smoothie. I need to think of a full, something different to have after I work out. And typically after I exercise, I'm too tired to cook anything. And a smoothie's easy. You just throw everything in my Ninja Bullet thing, and I'm good to go. But maybe now that I have some more exercise, I may, but also have like a 20-minute window after I work out before I have to like get the food in me. Otherwise, my blood sugar plummets. So, 118. So, yeah, it's still a work in progress. It's not insurmountable. I'm not sure. I'm a fan of these purples. Side by side like this. I don't mind it because it's the bottom. We'll see how this week goes once I fill in the rest of this. There's just something about me and really saturated colors that I'm not really all that jazzed about. And I thought, we'll see once I write in black over it. And I'm also so used to the chiseled edges for the last few months, like having to, the brush pens is I have to get practice with coloring in with these in a way that's neat and tidy and not going over the edges. Though there is the um, can you eat fermented dairy like kefir? Yes, I can eat fermented dairy. So yeah, fermented dairy, cheeses. So I'm okay um, with Greek yogurt. Is works fine on my stomach, and like old dry cheeses I am good with. Milk I drink every now and then because I love it. I pay for it, but it is worth paying for it. But the more aged or fermented, the like sour cream, I can sometimes handle. It depends on how much. Cannot do cream cheese. Cream cheese is death, which is very upsetting. And every now and then I give in to the cream cheese and have cheesecake, and then I pay for it really, really badly. Um, but it's not insurmountable. And I'm like saying, yeah, the olive green and the deep purple are much more saturated compared to the others. Yeah, and I kind of remember when we talked that kind of want to do a mix of both, but it kind of looks weird. Like even though it's like very like even like I have it here to keep that really the 90 like this for deadlines, but then the deadline is just like one block up here, and that it works. But when it's a whole like this is too fluorescent. When it's like bigger blocks, I'm really body check-ins is 52. I'm really not sure that it works. I mean, and I like it like this like these little highlights here for the body check-ins. I mean, that's not terrible. Like that's a little splash. Little splashes here and there work for me. Um, let me let me write some stuff in here just to see what it looks like. I mean, it just looks like it looks incoherent, inconsistent, whatever the word is that I'm looking for. I think you know what I mean. So let me just write over it. So the vow, the black shows up fine on it. Rick. Oh, not so much down here. Which is really funny, because it works just fine over here. But it's also like just one line, where here this has like some overlapping stuff that is unavoidable. The good doctor, quantum leap, which is still very good. Very happy with how they rebooted it. Murdoch. And the problem is, like the problem that I had with the saturated colors, and I'm like saying the large swaths of color are just more noticeable. Yeah. And another, like the thing that one of the reasons why I moved from the more saturated tombos is because the grid lines don't show up when they're more saturated. You can still kind of see the grid on the 1117, but you can't see the grid here with the 1118. You can kind of see it with the olive green, but not so much. You can see it fine with the gray. Like all the other colors, you can see it fine, and I want to be able to see the grid. Like that's also important to me. So, Digstown. So I'm going to be. I mean, there's some things are working for real. Like this green and this blue, or the yeah the green and the purple. It's like a purpley. They work together just fine. Or it's a purple. Yeah, I think those work. I think this works. Um, it's too bad I don't have cooking, and it's part of me that just wants to like randomly color things. Um, and these are so close together that I don't, yeah. Kids ruin. It's actually children ruin. Strays. 22 minutes. Masked Singer. Oh my goodness. So there was no Masked Singer this week. The week before, it was Muppets. And it was so good. So good. Chicago Med. Oh, it's really hard. Sorry, my head keeps getting in the way. Star Trek and Survivor. I'm just going to do it messy because it doesn't matter. Survivor. UAM. I have to catch up on that. Station 19. My workouts are actually like taking closer to 2 hours now. Just because of like the after stuff. Ghosts. Handmade. Alaska Daily. So I'm still not quite sure about. It's tackling a good cause, but I'm worried that people are over empathizing with Hilary Swank's character, which I'm pretty sure they're going to put her on a redemption arc, but yeah, I'm just not. I'm not a fan of making. I mean, I'm okay with anti-heroes, but I'm just worried. Yeah, people are gonna, because she uses things like cancel culture in the bad way and whatever. And I'm like saying that they have to remember to schedule their voting time on Tuesday. Oh yeah, that's a big deal. That's that's stressful. That is very stressful. So I think I think we have some winners and some losers, and I'm not necessarily sure. Okay, how much time do we have? We have some time to think this through because we're not using everything this week. But I know for sure. Um, okay, what color is this? Holidays. Holiday 69. So is this? I know this color is gone for sure. This is very similar to a color that I'm using, but so this 98 is gone. I don't think that works. I 52 is a maybe for the body check-ins, like maybe just having that one splash. The top left is great. Yeah. Like this, all this. So this is staying. It may not necessarily be writing, but this color is going to stay. So WG02 is staying. Um, personal 119 is staying. Not necessarily like what it's used for. Let me find this. So 119 is a yes. 114 is a yes. These are all yeses. These, oh shoot. 52 is a maybe for body check-ins. I might keep 52s as a maybe. 117 and 118 are a no. Haven't used the rest of these colors yet, so these are an 090 is a yes for deadlines, just because it's just going to be like one little area So I can like it like one square so it can stand out that I need to pay attention to something that is due. So these are no's, these are yeses, and these are still to be determined because I haven't used them yet. So I'm going to keep these all together. So that means 4 more colors that I have to find. So I have 3 greens, 3 greens, 2 purples, and 5 grays. So the dark purple is a bit much. Yeah, it's more than a bit much. It's a lot. Okay, so here's a thing that I've kind of started setting up my biz for next year. I did the color swatching in the biz because the paper is just that much different, where it looks slightly different than um, the paper that is in the other one. Just a little, like it's just that much different. Um, so I kind of like the idea. Do I have, so let me first think if I can keep all the personal purple-ish. Like 87, I know that's going to be too dark. 119, I already have. The 117 is too dark. What other purples are there? 52 might work? Maybe? Oh, nope, 52 I already have, so 52 I'm already using. Oh, I snorted. That's ridiculous. So I'm reusing 19 and 52. 17's a no, 18's a no. There's really not much in the way. So maybe if I go purple and blue for, I think you like a couple of blues from last time. Yeah. So I like, let me put these. I was thinking purple and blue for personal. So let's go back to last week. Oops. Like 1114. Oh, I'm using that still. Yeah, there's not that. These are the colors from last time. So I'm already, the ones I liked, I'm still using. So 119, 1114, 87, I know is going to be too dark for like long, big swaths of things. 108 is like a mauve. That might be interesting for next week. That might be interesting. Let's I'm gonna make a note. Where did I put the pen? I'm gonna put these aside for now. Hold on. Put these up here as a no. So 108 question mark as a note. 119. I already have 119 and I've used it. So that's a yes. Oh man. Am I using 114? I can use 114 because there is the green that I'm not using. Like 114 is, or I mean 115, hold on. 114 could be a possibility to replace one of the greens. Is there another, like, mauvey color? 108, I got that. So 108 is a mauve. 95 is too close to a color that I used last year. I'm having to replace two greens and two purples. So 114 is a green. I'm already using 115. 70. I worry that 70 might turn out to be a 69. But we can try it. 70, question mark. So that's the two greens, and now 52. Is that 52 is like, am I using it already? Let me just double check this. No one there. Oh, yep, I'm using 52 as the body check-ins. Man, there was like, what if I just throw in a blue? That's kind of on the, like the cornflower-y. So 114 I have, but 119 I'm already using. Let's look down here. Oh, that's too bluey. But hold on. 114 is on the blue side. So if I could do blue and purple for personal, green and gray for biz, maybe. 84. Oh, let me check to make sure I haven't used that yet, and that turned out to be a no. Okay, yep, 84. So let me grab those right now, and we can at least, like, I haven't decided for sure what color. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. So let's pull these. 70 and 84. 70 looks so like not. And 84. And 108 and 114. 108. Okay. Why is 114 already out? What? Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, that's apparently. Okay, 114. Really, Jules? Where did you put it? Because I already had it out. I just didn't use it yet. Yeah. We need another. Okay. So 70, 108. Okay. Back to the drawing board. 114. I don't know why I wrote it down again. 114 is a green. So we need, and I got, wait, maybe I meant 115. Nope. It's already written down. Wait. Yeah, admin time. So personal. Biz. It's a green. Biz. 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 We need two blues. Okay. Nope. One, two. I feel like nope, they're all there. So we need another color to go with this. Okay, for personal stuff. This is where we're going. So we got 108, 119, 52. 95 might actually, I don't know, it's too pink. 16's too extra. We could go like a, no, 77, I can tell. Oh, 82. Did you say 82? And we looked at 82 already. No. So let's try 82. 82, question mark. Let's grab that again. 82 over here. 83, 82. I mean, I think I like this. Okay. So that would be, I mean, let's go back here. How much time do we have? We have 25 minutes. So November, week 3. I'm going to do biz. I'm going to separate them. So biz, we're staying with, at least at this moment, CG to WG 0.5, 19, whoops, 18, and 107. I really like how pale 107 is so much. It makes me happy. Why can't they all be unsaturated like that? Even 119, right? Like that's 114. Okay, and then the rest of the biz is, or like blues to, so biz. Ooh, that's gonna be extra. 84. I can already tell that's gonna probably not stay. 90. 114. Not even staying in the lines. 115. Oh, wrong side. 115 and 70. Oh, that's still too neon. Oh, goodness. I can tell that's a no. And then personal. Personal. Okay, 52. Could work for body check-ins. 52. 119. I really like as I'm using it. 82. Oh, that's really... You know what I want to try? 108. See, I like 108. 108 is a solid contender. 108 is a solid contender. We'll see how it looks in a bigger block. That's always the thing, right? And 70. Okay. Yeah, 70 is going to be probably revisiting. 84. I mean, do we have time to look now? Okay, we're looking like for greeny blues. Okay. 185. Like, is there? Oh, let me. What happens at what? Oh, this way. What if I 185? Where are we? Right here. What if I were to swatch this bigger? Oh, that's not bad. So let's do 185 for 84. 185. That's not bad. And then let's go back to these are a little bit too like yellowy green. So I don't want to try those. So we already got that. We're using 119 for personal. I want to keep it closer to the green than to the blue. 70 is too much. Did we do 65? Yes, we did. No, I took it off. I was going to try 65 today, and why did I take it off? Did I take it off because I used it already? Yes. Let's 65. Let me just double check that. Okay, let's try 65 over here. 65. Let's try this. 92. Let me look at the 92. 92 is going to be too dark. But 65. This may actually work, maybe. I mean, it's not as... It's like one step up from 114, so let's try 65 instead of 70. Okay. Which ones of these is a no? I have too many now. So 90 we're keeping. 84 is a no. 65 we will try. 115 is a yes. 70 is a no. 114 and then 115. So these are the colors for next week. I have to keep the rest of these, but 64, I have to keep these out. Wait, just in case I need to use them this week. No, I don't, because I already don't have another holiday. I'm not working. I might film a video, so I'm going to keep 98 out just in case. But I already filled this in. So I can put these 5 away. You meant 104. Oh, see, 104 is very close to what I've been using all this time, but I'm already using 107, but 106, let me look at 106 lid. Yeah, 104 I'm keeping away from intentionally for now, just because it is like exactly the color that that I use right now for personal stuff, but this is kind of on the green side. So let's try this for biz. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do 106. because it's just there, and let's get rid of 65. 65, where did you go? So 106. It's like a yellowy green that is just there. So 65, where are we? Gotta get rid of you, friend. 65. It's really funny because the lid for 65 is really pale, but you put it down and it is so bright. Okay. This is such a mess for next week. It's fine because um yeah, it's completely fine. So 84. Let's put these back before things get too out of hand. 84 there. Oh, that's 64. 84 goes over here on this side. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. It's hard to see the swatches. Yeah, it's really hard to see the swatches. Um, this far away, which kind of sucks. Because I could always bring the sheet of paper closer to the camera, but I will do that in a minute just so you can see. 118 is going back. Yeah, that's right. 117. 69. 65. 69. 65. So here, so we bring it up. So that's the swatch 104. It's like a very, very pale pink, like skin tone, and where, so yeah, 104. And then if we were to bring um, personal time right now, is basically the same color. If you look at them this way, maybe, oops, maybe that's, you can see it. See it, where are we? So yeah, 104 is nearly identical to what I'm using right now. I may I may end up using it, but for not the same, like for some other thing other than personal time, because I don't want this this to be the same color next year. So I may still end up using 104, maybe use for like maybe 104 and 105 because they're kind of in the purpley color, but they're more on the pink side. Yeah, you see it very close. I may end up using 104 or 105 for TV time. We might, I mean, we still have 6 more weeks to decide this, but it's not going to be for this right here because it's just too close. We'll see. We have time to figure it out. Um, thankfully, we have a good amount of time. Um, and let's see. Yeah, this is so what I've been doing down here, because you know how there's the happy faces. Well, maybe you don't know. Maybe I need to bring this back up. But there's like happy faces down here um, that you're supposed to use for saying how your day went, and I'm using them to judge like my quality of my sleep. I had like the one day that was like good, not great, but good. The rest has like been in between good and bad. Um, and um, I'm supposed to use this bottom part for meals. Another thing is that I'm going to be. I decided I'm going to track next year, even though I have a weather station. Is I'm going to actually focus. Because up here, I wonder if I did it in my biz, if it would focus better. Just some things I'm looking forward to. So are you gonna focus? Oops. Come on. Boop. Maybe if I bring a pen. Oh, there we go. There's the weather. I'm actually gonna use these next year, even though I have a weather station, just because I want to. I really wish it was December. Not only because my book goes to print, but I'm so looking forward to getting into the biz. So looking forward to it. So, yeah, I got an agent. Oh, I had my vaccine. Yes, up top is where I track weather as well. Yeah, so I got my bivalent on Tuesday, and I woke up with a headache, and I did not get any side effects from the bivalent, and this was my fifth. So I had four, like one, and then three boosters, and now the bivalent booster. And everyone I know who's had at least three shots before getting the bivalent had really like the worst reaction to the bivalent, and I had no reaction to the bivalent. And so that has me worried that except for the sore muscle and maybe a headache, but the headache could also be because sometimes I wake up with headaches. Um, so yeah, um, I was trying to film so here's another thing that has me a little bit stressed out is don't rush December. It will be here before you know it. I know. The thing though that like my book goes to print December 2nd. Oops, that fell. So I kind of want that to happen. My cover will be here. We'll be able to do a cover reveal. Um, my index will be done, and it's actually I'm stressed out because normally I have been like every other deadline I've had for my publisher up until this point, I've been done a week before my deadline, and I still have a good amount of my index to do, and only 4 business days left to do it, and I'm stressing out a bit. I know I will be done in time because it's just like fiddly little things now, but I will not have the time to go over it and really, really check it, which has me stressed out. I'm on the wrong week. I'm not saying everyone is so different in the reactions to the shots. Yeah, it's very, let's do some of this. But I also, like, I typically do not build immunity to anything. I have no antibodies to anything. Every time I get antibody testing, it's like, yeah, nope, like, I just had to get tested for hepatitis before starting a new immunosuppressant. No, like Hep B, which everyone gets vaccinated for. I have no immunity to that. Um, these are all need to get moved. And we're worried, like, we might have to do some antibody testing for COVID because we're worried that I have no antibodies to that because I typically do not. My body typically does not create antibodies. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like cheat here because I know that this next week I'm not gonna get any of this done. So I'm actually gonna move it forward 2 weeks because um, that's the only time I may get any of this to do stuff done. Film September flip. Film October flip. The one thing that I may be filming for sure, it may happen on Friday, is the unboxing of my Hobonichi, because that's going to be exciting. Film 20. Oh, and I actually may have everything to film my 2023 lineup. Film 2023 lineup. I really hope I don't fall out of my Hobonichi avec, because that would be film Jibun setup. Nope, that's gonna happen likely this week. Yes, this is the week before. Yeah, film Jibun setup. Add recipe. author site. Update art site. You know what? I might move that to this week. Update. Normally I don't do this this far in advance, but this month it's really different just because of the index. I have some other things going on. I don't even have time to start getting into like filling in my actual planner this week. So oh, come on. I want to find a week that is like similar where I am pretty much half the day for one thing and half the day for another. And I know I have that somewhere. Fell out during the summer. Because I just want to, that was a holiday. This was somewhat where it was like half and half. I'm going to keep this was half and half. Nope. Let me go back to, no, okay. That has stickers used in a way that I normally don't use though. So it'll make sense in a minute. My days are spent like way too much hopping all over the place. This is like half and half. Okay. This is a good week, I think. And that was all admin. Yep, this is a good week. And even though it's darker, but you can see it better with when I was still using the Tombos. Let's get to November. So, I mean, even if I were to go back to the Tombos, at least I know this would work, because even though it's more saturated, but they're all neutral colors. And I wish there was more neutral colors with, I really like the neutral colors. And I may add, well, I have a lot of grays, so that's fine. But I may like end up using some of the Tombos. We'll see. But this is like basically the same type of week, and this just looks so chaotic. So it will be interesting to see on this week, even though it's like completely different color tones. Um, Except for we're gonna have to ignore this part because this makes it look chaotic. But we will like, let me see if this will work. Yeah, we'll cover this part up and see how it works. And see if I stick with the blues and the greens and the purples. I don't know. I wish I wasn't such a neutral color person, because there's a part of me that is really tempted to go like browns and grays and maybe a bit of blue. We will see. I might end up doing that. Um, let's see what I have for browns. But I don't think I have. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. In here is what I'm looking for. I don't think I have enough. No, I don't. There's like, unless I get the skin tone pack, I have that on my list. Oh, anomic. What if I do that? Because it's 24. You know what? I think I have some other business stuff I have to do. And I think I'm going to order the skin tone pack just to have that option. To keep, like, I'm really fond of the 119, and I'm really fond of the 114. Like, keep a little bit of color, but yeah, the skin tone set has some more subtle browns, and you like brown, gray, and then like maybe 114 and 119 to add, and 107. Well, that's a gray, but we might play with that for December. So I'm gonna put that on. Um, mm, I might not. I might not have any other business things to buy that will But let me put it on my to-do for Monday. Ohuhu skin tone pack. Because that might just be like browns, grays, purples, blues would work well together, I think. And with that, it is time. So, thanks again, Anomic, for joining me. I hope you have a great week. And everyone else who is watching this, um, the typical delay is funny because they wrote skin tone pack when I said, "Oh, skin tone set." Yeah, it is funny. Um, so I hope you have a great week. I hope everybody who's stopped in to watch this or watching this on replay had a great week. I know this is not the typical fare with my setting up my week because I'm like trying to come up with a color scheme for 2023. So I'm still doing a setup, but it's not typical. So hopefully you're still enjoying this and enjoying my decision-making processes. I enjoy talking with you too, Anomic, and yeah, so everyone have a great week. Until next time, bye.